Hey, welcome back, everybody. So let's head over into the town of Frosthill. Want to check things out. Just over the hill. Just over the cliff. I'm probably gonna get attacked again. Seems to be those outlaws everywhere.
Are we gonna do like you did with the bootleg hillbillies? Book says you snuck right in there and cut their throats. Man, we are such badasses.
Oh, nice. Got backup.
Had enough?
Prepare to face summary justice, evildoers.
Might have a better bounty hunting career if you use something other than a tire iron, but
The NCR's top ranger, Chief Hanlon, put a gun in me.
I won't judge. Nope. Wrong key. Frosthill. They have very wide streets. I mean, the road is right here. Maybe it was a 4-lane at once, but
Howdy.
howdy. How'd you end up in Frosthill?
I won't dance around the truth like some of these folks. I was a raider back in my youth, and a nasty one at that. Now, I ain't exactly proud of that, but I ain't ashamed either. It was a sure way to survive, not to mention steady access to poontang. Notions of morality and even self-preservation tend to pale in comparison to such matters when you're a young man. Enough years go by, and you start to slow down, though. Take a few bullets, and you're slower still. Unless you're chief, getting old and raiding don't mix. After I damn near got my nuts cut off over a bottle of whiskey, I called it quits. Been here for almost 30 years now. I remember when Pop Jameson ran this shop, sold some mean meat pies. Town had been in place for at least a few decades when I came up here. Rumor was that cannibals started it, but I never saw anything like that.
Okay. What do people do for a living here?
Little bit of trading with caravans, but it's mostly bighorners. They do better up in this climate. Tend to have tastier meat for some reason. The weather can be tough on folks at first, seeing as to how it's a big shock. You get used to it, though. Hell, I've come to prefer it. It's too cold for death claws and any badass bugs like cazadors. I say fuck those things to whatever hell they came from. My bones might ache a little more, and the mornings are uncomfortable, but at least I won't get stung to death by those fucking devil wasps.
Yep. I agree. I prefer the cold as well. What was it like being a raider?
When you're young and wild, it's a damn enjoyable lifestyle. Drink, fuck, party all the time. You might die going after caravan, but fuck it. I ain't proud of everything I done, but it was all we knew. Most were orphans or rejects who had enough balls to fight for a meal. Today you got crazies like the fucking 80s, the Whitelegs and the Claws, all bloodthirsty lunatics killing everyone they see. Ridiculous.
Don't be ridiculous. How did Marco end up in Frosthill? Do you know who he is?
He came in from the east, which is more than a little unusual. Only had a few scouts with him, but I could tell he meant business. Marco didn't cause no fuss, though. Just got himself a shack near the old graveyard and minded his own business. He'd come into town and buy supplies every week. Always paid up front, was polite to everyone. After a while, we just figured he had started over like the rest of us. We all heard stories of things he'd done, but who knows what's true. When word came about all that business down in the Mojave, with you killing Sergio and all, Marco changed. He was restless. More of his old buddies started showing up and camping in the hills. Only reason they didn't cause trouble is because they feared Marco. Not long after that, Randall rolled in with a passel of bounty hunters, some NCR suit funding them. Canyon has become a fucking war zone since.
What do you think of the NCR annexing Frosthill?
Ain't gonna happen. No way in hell. Most of us still have bounties. And even if we get amnesty, NCR would still use it to void our property rights. NCR wants one thing: silver. I heard they had money problems since somebody ruined their gold, so they're after the next best thing. To the NCR, we're just an impediment, nothing more. They'll fuck us with a bear dick while they rob us blind. Won't even think twice about it.
And thoughts on the bounty hunters?
Most of them are ruthless bastards. Cutthroats out for a quick handful of caps. Not much better than raiders, really. They just act legitimate. How'd you get caught up in that business anyhow? You don't seem like a bad man. Then again, maybe I'm not a good judge of character anymore.
Seemed like an exciting way to make a living.
That's honesty right there, and it ain't as crazy as you might think. Lots of folks get stir-crazy in the wastes, do unpredictable things. All I ask is that you remember that not all of us is bad, you hear? Everybody makes mistakes, and we all pay for it in the end. Sometimes that little voice in your noggin is worse than any hangman's noose, believe you me. You just remember that.
Well, is there anything I could do to help out?
Hell yes, you could solve my rat problem. They done taken over the entire goddamn floor, and there's one monster rat that's running the show. He's a big greasy fucker with gnarled teeth and evil eyes, like some hell-spawned vermin of the night. A few months back, I went up there to clean the rats out with a shovel. You know, bashing their brains out. It's kind of fun sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm smashing and bashing, and out of nowhere this mutant bastard comes charging. If I hadn't had that shovel, he'd have bit my leg off. He was big as a goddamn attack dog. I gave him a good whack on the noggin, and he just glared and flashed them shitty fangs. I took it upon myself to make a tactical retreat, sealed up that whole floor. I'm ashamed to say that the Rat King has licked me for the time being. If you can slay that critter, I'll give you the whole upstairs for as long as you're here. I'll clean the place up, of course. What do you say?
Give me some incentive.
I could have just hired Big Tim for this kind of dough. Just make sure it gets done.
Alright. Got ourselves a little base of operations.
Ha! Time to kill!
Rectango. Dang.
Shit, am I doing it right?
Keep shooting. Fuck. No, Ford, you're not doing it right. If I'm dead, you're most certainly not doing it right.
Prepare to face summary justice, evildoers.
Alright, we need ammo. Rectango.
Did we win?
Turn them into dust piles makes them easier to clean up. Would they eat 2 of your guests? Ooh. I will steal the plates.
Hello.
Howdy.
Took care of the rats, plural.
That is great news. You just stay put. I'll have that place cleaned up in no time.
Sweet. Ridding Frosthill Hotel of its vermin, you now have access to your own quarters, complete with safe storage and crafting apparatus. Excellent. You missed a dust pile here. But, yeah, not bad. I mean, we still have access to the sink, even though we're here. We can, do the little, teleporter thing. But, okay. Barbershop? Oh, what was a wild wasteland?
Sweet Christ in a handbasket. Did you just shit yourself, you nasty fucking thing? God.
Excuse me. This is perfectly acceptable and natural release of gas. It was starting to strain my bowels.
Nothing natural about that, you evil motherfucker. God damn it. Strain your bowels, you're straining the life out of my fucking soul.
Oh, you're so dramatic. What do you think it's like for me, smelling your nasty fucking smoke 12 hours a fucking day? Fucking goddamn hypocrite.
How the fuck can you compare a cigarette to what you just fucking dropped in here? I can't fucking breathe, you cocksucker.
You are like such a fucking little child. Sometimes can't take a slightly uncomfortable smell. Get the fuck over it.
I don't think that could have been worse if you had squatted down and taken a shit right on my face, you heinous, disgusting, rude motherfucker.
Oh, please. You don't even have a fucking nose. How can you fucking smell it? Big fucking ghoul, baby. We'll get you a special fucking mask.
That's it. One more fart. You look at me wrong. Anything. I'm gonna cut your fucking throat with this razor. You're dead to me.
You try it. Take the razor away, cut your head off, and put your head on a fucking zombie snowman. Oh, by the way, are you playing cards tonight?
Spades? Oh, you count me in. We're gonna stomp those other motherfuckers, partner.
Cocker and Cuddy. Nice. Alright, I just want to see what that wild wasteland thing outside was. I didn't see anything specifically. Oh well.
Alright, Cuddy, what do you think about this Hoover Dam nonsense down in the Mojave? Who should win? Who's gonna win?
Well, I mean, technically I can only root for the NCR, because they're probably the only ones that wouldn't just try to kill me on sight.
What, like you'd be able to join the NCR? You imagine them trying to put you into a uniform? Be the stupidest looking fucking thing ever. God, you're so ignorant. Plenty of mutants serve with distinction in the NCR armed forces. You're discriminatory against mutants. Oh, please, they look like clowns, really. Big, lumbering mutants. Oh, look at me. I'm wearing a uniform. I'm suddenly more intelligent and dignified. Oh, and what about the Special Zombie Brigade or whatever? Oh, we'd like to pin a medal on you, except it fucking falls off your rotting flesh. We don't need your fucking medals, because we got killer instincts. Natural fucking stealth. See this razor? I could use it like a fucking ninja. What do you know about ninja? We got fucking Nike, and they're the real fucking ninjas. Fucking very efficient killers. You wanna bring Night Kid into this? Okay. Last one I saw was worshipping a fence post. It was crazy as a shithouse rat, just like the rest of them. Oh, you wanna talk about their mental condition? What about you? Mr. talks to himself, making little fucking weird lists in his head, saying it. I'm just organized, because I'm the one who has to keep this ship afloat. You just walk around and fart all over the place, scaring off customers. I have a slight bowel condition. To use it in every argument, no logic or reason, just make fun of the mutants' farts. Very fucking mature. Slight condition? Last time you made Vermilion vomit. NCR should just deploy you as a biological weapon. You'd be a fucking war hero for him. Oh, thank you for proving my point. Mutants can be useful contributors to the NCR armed forces. I win. Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up, you fucking bitch. Fucking dumbass, you freak motherfucking shit.
Alright, I love these guys,
NCR bitch.
I love these guys' arguments. The dialogue is hilarious.
What you need there?
I'd like a haircut.
20 caps and we'll get you fixed right up.
Sounds good.
Just tell me how you want it and I'll make it happen.
Sure. So what brought you to Frosthill?
I was a young barber when the bombs dropped. Just kind of picked it back up once I got, like this. It's a real shitstorm for a while, but managed to make my way to New Reno. Got hair for the wise guys until they started getting fresh. Hired Cuddy here as an apprentice slash bodyguard. Weird combination, I know. He helped me stave off the wise guys for a while. Finally, they shot up the place, burned it down, and I figured, well, that's fucking enough. I kind of like the cool weather, so does Cuddy. And since we were basically walking dead men in Reno, we figured this would be safe. We don't have any intricate outlaw stories. We're just kind of lazy slobs who like to cut hair. Good enough? Okay.
I love them just because, I don't know, their relationship is so funny.
Hello.
Hi, Cuddy, what's up? Okay, I'm not going to question that if you can cut hair or not, but sure. What brought you to Frosthill?
Well, I robbed caravans and ate babies, and then sacrificed virgins in the name of the master. I'm just fucking with you. I came here with Cocker to cut hair. There not much else to it. Worked with the master that, didn't work out. Kind of a fucking disaster. And worked as a bodyguard. Got kind of tired of getting beat up and shot, so Cocker agreed to train me if I'd protect his shop in Reno from the wise guys. They were a real persistent bunch. I killed a few, made one guy's head into like this grape jelly substance. Kind of impressive, actually. But they don't really give up. They're like fucking swarm of bees or something. So, yeah, we decided to come here because it was more laid back. I really like the snow, though. I mean, it's fucking cool. You don't get to see that shit much anywhere else. I like fucking snowmen. I really like making them, taking the carrots and then little beads and shit. And I enjoy it. And the kids around here are nice. I don't have to break people's heads open. It's a really cool place.
Okay, I like it.
Bye.
Oh man, we spent so much time just listening to their story. Um, what else? Town hall? Sure. Uh, Dana Jeffers.
What do you need?
I, I guess nothing.
What do you need?
Never mind. Brian Jeffers?
Hello, welcome to Frosthill. I am Brian Jeffers, mayor of this fine town, now serving in my 3rd term. It's a really exciting time to be here. Whatever or whoever brought you here, just know that you're welcome to trade, so long as you follow a few rules. Violence that falls outside the scope of equitable self-defense will result in immediate banishment from the canyon, with no exceptions. With that out of the way, would you mind if I inquire into your business in Frosthill? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
I'm just passing through.
Travelers are always welcome here. You'll find accommodations at the hotel just down the street. Nothing like a warm bed after a long trip, right?
Yeah?
If you're seeking recreation of a more physical nature, I kindly direct you to our saloon at the end of the street. Please, just let me know if I can help in any way, or if you have questions. Take care now.
Alright.
Hey! Anything going on? Yeah, what do you want? I doubt I can help you. I'm just a kid, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'm just here to steal your parents' kitchen supplies. Your dad said I was welcome to trade, so need to have a couple things to trade. What is in this bathtub? That's weird. Okay.
Evening.
Hello. Hey.
Deep Creek Mountains. Alright, what's this? Frosthill Clinic, General Store, Saloon. Alright. Bank. Huh. Schoolhouse, firearms, Tim's Repairs. Alright. Check out the gun store. Is there supposed to be someone here? It's, I guess it is kind of late. Schoolhouse is probably empty. Yeah. Alright, grabbed all the, there's more books. Great. Alright, now I actually grab, there's more books, damn it. I'll get them later. I'm trying to do my looting while we're paused. Alright, let's see what's with the bank. Can we open up an account? Can we talk to someone? Hi. Customer. Don't have a bell, but you're looking right at me. Oh, yep, hi. No dialogue? Okay. We could always rob a bank later. The saloon.
Hey there. Bienvenido to the first bank of Frosthill. How may I assist you today?
Well, I guess it's after closing hours. How'd you end up in Frosthill?
Once I was a robber of banks. It was very, very good. It was an enjoyable life full of irony and pity. Yeah, until I angered the NCR, of course. Stealing bullion from one of their reserve banks hit a nerve in the great. Oh, so. They sent rangers to kill me, but I was too quick. I have made a good life here since. A cold life, but a good one nonetheless. I believe such cold is a small taste of death, so it makes me uneasy.
So you're a bank robber who opened a bank. So yeah, this is the bank manager.
JJ, so many jokes about it. I just like the touch of money, even the smell. It is like life in the palm of your hands, no? Think about it. You have food, entertainment, travel, even sex when you hold currency. Doesn't matter if it's caps, paper, or that funny Legion gold. You have money, you can do anything. You can be anybody. I sleep better knowing that I have such power.
Okay. Any family or friends in town?
Sadly, I have no family left. I turned ghoul not long after the war, so I cannot make little Vasquezes. Not that it'll stop me from trying, oh, you know. It is such a different world than what came before. Families are so rare, so fragile. It is a blessing to see the little ones here in town. What about you? Do you have a family, traveler?
It's a subject of some debate.
You have sown your seed in many fields, I take it? I was once a great aficionado of women. I applaud your vigor and dedication.
Any interesting news?
I have heard stories of a great slave rebellion near Flagstaff, deep in the heart of Legion territory, led by a man named Spartacus. The pitiful creatures will probably be crucified, but I pray for them. Ojalá that they can taste freedom one day, even if it is in death.
Anything else?
Travelers from the south say a crate of the Legion is gathered to attack a place called Firebase Zulu. What a silly name.
Any news?
I recently met a merchant who had passed to a place called Goliad. He told me that the ranchers and farmers are about to have a range war.
More news?
Have you heard of El Camaror, the burner? They say that he has a great army in the old deserts of Mexico, and that he roasts captains alive. Barbaro. El Gran Desierto de Altar is not a place for men. It is for beasts and demons. Nothing else.
More news?
A few merchants have disappeared outside of town recently. People say it is a strange cannibal hiding in the mountains, but I think it was just animals.
What can you tell me about Frosthill?
It is a fine town with magnificent people. Every one of them. There are some undesirables on the outskirts, but they keep to themselves. We have a wonderful saloon, though its host is terribly profane. I find his abuse of your language uninspired and not at all artful.
Oh, I'll make sure to talk to him. Cal Vermillion.
What can I do for you?
I guess you're a salesman?
Sure thing.
What are you selling? You must be the firearm shop owner. Oh. Okay. Alright, cool. How'd you end up in Frosthill?
Raided for a bit in the rowdy days of my youth, till I met the right lady and ended up settling down. NCR still had a price on my head, though. I've been here for over 12 years now. My wife was with me for 10 of them. It's an imperfect town, but, it's ours. It was hardly any trouble till the hunters showed up, started raising hell going after Marco's boys. Ain't nothing good gonna come of it.
It must have taken a special woman to turn you away from raiding.
You got no idea. First time I saw her was in a frontier town outside of Saloon. Me and some of the crew were in town to buy supplies. She had brown hair that cascaded past her neck, and when she turned and I saw those eyes, tiny sapphires winking at me, I knew she was the one. It was as if she already knew who I was, what I'd done, and didn't care. Right woman has power over a man and can make him forsake everything he is. Tammy was like a cool breeze that calmed my soul. I quit the crew and started honest work in town. Finally got the nerve to talk to her. When she spoke to me, time itself, the very universe, was irrelevant. We had a connection right from the start. Unfortunately, her dad was the sheriff. He knew my background, believed I'd never change, that I'd only put Tammy in harm's way. If I was in his shoes, I might have done the same. He found out that the NCR had put a bounty on my head, so he called in the hunters to run me off. It was do or die, so Tammy and I eloped. She put all of her trust in me, and I did my damnedest to honor it by protecting her, providing for her. Shit, I brought her here to do just that. We had a lot of good years, kind that make you forget about pain, life in general. And then the fever took her 2 years ago. I buried her up in the old graveyard, up near the summit. It's colder up there, but more quiet. I visit when I can. At least I have my boy. Sometimes I wonder if she'd still be alive if I just played my part, kept on raiding. I often hear the question, can people change? But I always ask, should we change? Maybe we're set on a course for a reason. What do you think?
Man can surely do what he wills to do, but cannot determine what he wills. I don't even know what that means. Forge is chain that you wear, make your choices, and deal with the consequences.
Well, that's putting it pretty straight, then. No hiding behind thoughts of destiny or fate. Fair enough.
Cool.
Yeah, see you later.
Alright, let's see this bartender.
Hey,
Al Swearer.
welcome to fucking Frosthill.
I love it.
How about a shot of whiskey to get that fucking chill out of you? First one is on the house. Lori can also offer you snatch at a reasonable rate. If you'll suffer my fucking curiosity, what brings you to our little hamlet?
I'm helping a friend.
That's fucking commendable. Most cocksuckers around here can't be asked to lift a finger for fuck all. Enjoy a complimentary libation.
Oh, a libation. I love when people say that. What brought you to Frosthill?
I was drawn in by the placid peaks, serene snows, and colossal canyons. Certainly you're not so credulous as to accept that fucking nicety. No, I care little for the gelid gusts that shrink my scrotum, nor for the blinding blizzards that bar my morning ambulation, which I hold dear. I was a fucking tremendous practitioner of law, renowned as a goddamn doyen in my field, beholden to no cocksucker in existence. I should have been content with my station, sated with wealth and respectability, but I crave power, that awful demonic whore. Politics. It is a poison that dashes morality, reason, and even common sense. Furthermore, the fickle masses are vengeful, flagitious beasts. I was sacrificed on the altar of an ochlocratic orgy, thrown to the mob after a misstep, a mere stumble on the steps to higher order. Animals masquerading as men pursued me, sought to mutilate my person, and dissect me like fucking wild game. I would have none of it. Now, I am a vendor of spirits, a purveyor of bottled mirth and giver of counsel. This is my station, and I am content with it. I fucking swear it.
I like your mannerisms.
There are hyperbolic tales of some cannibal prowling outside of town. Goes by the name of Schwartz. In my opinion, it's bullshit born of sexual repression. It's like a restless viper stirring in your pants. Now I find that furious, frequent masturbation ameliorates this malignancy, though blowjobs are the definitive cure.
Okay. Any more news?
A chem-addled prospector proclaimed that the Legion is planning some kind of attack near Bullhead. Firebase Zama or some such. Absurd fucking name.
More news?
Well, some of the passing persiflage contains mention of a grand rising of the servile masses in Arizona, unified under the banner of some Spartacus. Reviving archaic names and titles from the empires of yore will always yield positive results, as evidenced by Caesar's artful aping of the ancients. In all candor, though, the poor saps will be crushed. The survivors, crucified. The bear is too lethargic, too timid for action, to its shame.
Alright, well,
Don't be a motherfucking stranger.
I'll try not to be. You're Lori? Okay. We'll cut here and, I'll loot all these fucking bottles. And we'll see y'all in the next episode. Hope y'all enjoyed. A lot of dialogue. We're just doing our introductions to the town, getting to know everyone. Hopefully we'll be able to get an actual bounty in next episode. Till then, y'all have a great night.